It's day 354. Today was not super productive, and our sales were also down. But the sales being down is actually not a bad thing because, like I've said before, our campaign's kind of go in waves. So I just fired one on the 16th. So I think on like the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st, we'll probably have some sales. I mean, we definitely will have some sales. And we'll see this time around, we're going to track the link clicks and the exact conversion, so we'll know our exact numbers. And it's somewhere between 1 and 2%. Hopefully, it's leaning closer to 2%, but I guess we'll just see when it gets there. I think it's probably like 1.7, if I had to guess, 1.5 to 1.7, which is not bad. You know what I mean? If we can hold that number up next month, that's like 1,200 sales for 75,000 leads at a $28 product. It's a little over 30K or 35,000 next month, which would make perfect sense because it would be, we're 5xing our volume, so 5xing the sales, we're gonna do 7 this month, so 35 next month makes logical sense. But I mean, obviously there's a lot of other things at play, but I think those projections are solid. I think our biggest bottleneck is going to be the leads, because we're out of leads. We only have 6,000 left, and I don't think we've fully exhausted all these leads, and I think we have a potential to get a lot more, but we need to get them and just make sure that they're good, and that we have enough. We need at least 75,000 next month, so I already got 90,000 like qualified leads, because you get a lot of bullshit. It's like I probably had like 160K, and then that turned into 90K. You know what I mean? Just clearing the muck. So yeah, but I do have a strategy, I think, to really just get a ton of leads, and I think that's like, because I was scraping by hashtag, so it's like I'm getting user profile data from the hashtag page on TikTok. But what I could do instead is I could just get each video ID in a hashtag, because I'm only limited to 5,000 results in a hashtag. So it's like I'm either getting 5,000 user profiles, which may or may not have an email, and they may or may not be a lead, or I could just get 5,000 video IDs, and then I could have a separate scraper that scrapes video IDs it scrapes the comment section of videos, and it's like each video might have 100 to 5,000 comments. It's like on average, if each video had like 10 leads in the comment section, then each hashtag render could bring in like 50,000 leads. Now obviously I think our our percentage of like total leads scraped and like qualified leads is probably like 40%, and it would probably get a lot lower as we scrape more and more. This is how it works, but like it would be relatively easy to set that up, because it's like the scraper can run basically forever, you know what I mean? And like it's not going to get throttled. So it's like I could scrape, like if I scraped 200 hashtags and got a million videos, and then scraped a million video comment sections, and each video resulted in 10 leads, then that's 10 million leads. And then if like 20% of those or even less were qualified, then it's like boom, that's a million leads right there, and that's what we need. So math checks out in my head, but maybe that's not the real world. We'll have to see, experiment. That'll also be, I might fuck around with that this month. I don't know. That might be the best play, honestly, because originally I was gonna hire a developer, but a guy who said he could get past the 5,000 limit, which I'm unsure if he actually can, but he did say that I wouldn't have to pay the full thing until that he proved that he could. So it's like kind of a win-win for me. But yeah, well, I'm curious to see a lot of things on my plate. But yeah, other than that, I just did order fulfillment for my old brand, grudgingly. So I'm gonna keep posting on that brand. Not super high effort, but like just trickle in some money here and there, just because I can. And then yeah, it's time for me to just double down and lock in on the software. It's like out of all the software ideas I've had, I think this influencer CRM is the best idea, and it's also the lightweight one, and it's one that could be done in 1 to 2 weeks with AI coding, because it's super lightweight. Like it's very simple. It's not like the job automation, which is a lot of complex moving pieces. This is like pretty lightweight and not too complicated. So I think this is the move. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I can estimate projections on, how many users I can get, but I think worst case scenario, I think I could send to 10,000 or 100,000 people in the first month, and I think worst case, I think I could get up to 10,000 a month in monthly revenue. I think worst case scenario, that's what it would be. And that sounds good on paper, but you gotta understand it's probably $2,000 up front, and then it's like building on the software, and then it's like coming up with a high converting email campaign, and it's like managing that at scale, and it's like a bunch of different fucking things. It's like it's definitely not as hard as just like, oh, I'll just fucking make the software and turn the shit on. So it'll be a bit of a process, but I mean, yeah, I was just kind of running the numbers. There's a lot of angles I can do with this, and that's also kind of one of my weaknesses, is I get like wrapped up in like the small details of something that's like not even built. It's like I'm trying to like calculate the best way to do X, Y, and Z for the software, and it's like not even fucking there. It's like I just need to focus on building the software and then optimizing on what I have. So that's kind of my goal for the next week or so, or until it's done. And then yeah, other than that, I wish I probably will not get this contract with the startup. I probably will not be doing growth for them, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's kind of good because I have a lot to focus on now. But I could have used that money as seed money for this software. So that's like the only shit that sucks. Because it's going to set me back maybe 3 weeks. But that's not much. I mean, let's be real. Like next month, I think worst case scenario, I think we're going to do I'll do 10,000 next month. Worst case profit after everything's paid, which is a big step up from where we're at now. Because this month I'll probably do like 35. 3 to 35. So it's a big step up, and 10K I think is minimum, like I said. But like I said again, I mean, these are all projections. These are all, you know, built on kind of what we have been doing. So it's not a guarantee in any way. But I would be really, 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 really surprised if we did not do at least 10K next month, or 10K for me individually. So yeah, and that would mean like 20K total or more. So we'll see. We'll see. That would be huge. Give me more capital to deploy on my SaaS, and yeah, I mean, I think the play right now is to just keep moving, no distractions, and just focus on what's going to work for me, and that is this software and growing it. So that is what I'm doing, and yeah, that does it for me today. I'll see you all tomorrow.